Okay, this is going to be a very short video about changing the subject where there are fractions on both sides, and in particular when the thing that you want to be the subject is stuck down in the denominator, which kind of reminds us of this trick one where we had some things swapping places. Let's have a look at this. If you're good with linear equations, you should find this really easy. So with this first equation, if I'm trying to make t the subject, I don't like the fact that it's being divided down here. So because it's being divided, I want to multiply it and put it up to the other side. So the t would come up here. But then on this side, I've got that this is 4 divided by b, and I don't really like having this fraction here. So I can multiply the b on both sides, and I end up with the b coming to the top like this. So it's kind of like an example of cross multiplication, where if you get rid of that t, it goes up to the other side, and if you get rid of that divide by b, it goes up to the other side like that. So that what we have is ab equals 4t, and then to get t by itself, now that we've got it in the numerator, we just want to get rid of that 4 by dividing by 4, so it's ab divided by 4 equals t. Obviously that needs that little trick at the beginning to get t out of the denominator. So I'm going to do this one, and then you're going to try these two that we've got. So the t is sort of stuck down here. I'm going to ping it up to the other side, and the y is also going to come up to that side. That's because we're multiplying by t minus 1 to get rid of it from here, and we're multiplying by y to get rid of the y from there. So we end up with x squared y equals a multiplied by t minus 1. Now we've got some brackets, so we're going to have to either expand these brackets, or we could divide by a, because there's two methods for that if you've watched my previous video. I'm going to expand the brackets so that we get at minus a, but you'd still get the right answer if you did it the other way. I'm then going to plus the a to this side to get rid of that minus a, and you know what, I'm also going to divide by a as well. So I plussed a for this, and then I divided by a for this. So you've got two to have a go at. See if you get the same as me. And there's always more questions that you can try in the description of the video as well. Okay, so let's see what would happen with this one. The t is going to jump up to go next to the 3, and the e squared is going to go up next to the y. So to get t by itself, I am just going to divide by 3 like this. And there's my answer with t as the subject. Now this one, we've got both of these things jumping up, so I'm going to do the a is going to go with the t plus 2, and the x is going to go with the c. Now I'm going to try and make t the subject. So you could either expand the brackets, or you could just divide by the a straight away. I did the expanding the brackets here, so I'm going to just do that again. So that's at plus 2a, when you multiply by a at the front, equals cx. Now I'm going to try and get t by itself, so this is the thing that's in the way. So I'm going to get that at is equal to cx minus 2a, but that still has got the a at the beginning, so I'm going to divide by the a to get the t by itself like this. If you didn't do it with the expanding brackets method, I'm going to really quickly show you that to get the t plus 2, you would do cx, it would divide by a to get rid of this a that it was multiplying by, and then you're going to subtract 2, so it's cx over a subtract 2. Hopefully you can spot that they're the same thing, because if you split this into two separate fractions, this separate fraction, the a's would cancel and you'd just get that minus 2 there. Okay, there is going to be just, I think, maybe 1 or 2 more videos where the subject, if it appears more than once, it becomes way more challenging. So prepare yourself in readiness for that next video. Found this video helpful? Then why not drop it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. If you'd like the next video in the playlist, you can click here to be taken straight to it. And as always, wishing you the very best for all your studies.